Hello everyone. Welcome to Trading with Melo. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a chart breakdown and also talking about how ICT has really helped me improve my trading. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video. So for the purposes of this video, I'll be using GBP AUD since that is the trade I'd like to break down using ICT's concepts and showing you how it has really helped improve my edge as a trader. So GBP AUD. This is the daily time frame, and getting into this week, I'll show you how I went about the analysis. But the first thing I'd want us to talk about is ICT's order block theory. So this is not the video where I'm going to explain what an order block is, but I used the order block theory in the first step of my analysis. So what I saw here was I saw these getting into this week. I saw this area with imbalance, as ICT likes to call it, or a fair value gap, and I saw this order block right on top of it. So I do all my executions on the 15-minute or lower, but the first thing that I'd like to talk about is how ICT has helped me appreciate the importance of the higher time frame. As a trader, I always used to think that the lower time frame was what gave everything, because in my training, I've always heard that the lower time frame is going to be the building block for the higher time frame, and that's how my mind has been conditioned to work. But delving a bit deep into ICT's concepts, I kind of realized that the market's a two-way street. In as much as the lower time frame is building up for the higher time frame also dictates the lower time frame picture. So I got on the higher time frame, I identified an order block, and then the first thing I saw leading up to this particular order block was the liquidity right here. So another thing that ICT makes a lot of mention of is these, like relatively equal highs, which you can see me mark up here. So for those who don't understand all these concepts, I know it could be quite a struggle for you guys, but I think there are also a lot of people on here who understand. But you can leave that in the comment section, and if there's anything that you want me to touch about, if I am at liberty to, or if I have the information, of course, I'll do it for you guys. So the first thing I could see here was these relatively equal highs leading up into this order block. So that was what gave me more confluence that this particular order block is going to hold. And by confluence, I just mean that more reason. So that was my intention going on into this market. Of course, if the order block had failed, we would have other options, but going into this particular market on the beginning of this week, my bias was predominantly bearish. So when the week opened on, I think, Monday, and it's the Sunday opening actually, but yeah, we usually call it Monday. So the week opened on Monday, and then we traded on Tuesday right into this particular order block. So how I would get into this trade on a normal day is, if I were on Monday, I would have been trying to hop into sales rise right as of this level, but based off of my higher time frame markup, I could realize that this was a major liquidity area, so price had to trade above this area for me to consider any sales, and that was my going into Monday. So Monday, I sat out of this trade. I did not want to rush myself into a buy, going for the upside before trying to get the sales. And getting into Tuesday, I saw what I wanted to see on the lower time frames, and I think I got this particular trade in the London session, the opening of London. And if you want to know more about the sessions and the timing, and also just leave comments in the comment section. Whichever video you want me to make, I would try my best to the best of my abilities and make those kind of videos for you. So speaking of this, I got into this particular trade, and my targets were set quite moderately and quite high too. So I've already hit one target, and I'm aiming for something on a very ambitious side of things. So if anyone can see the markup, let me switch to a higher time frame. but then price action changes with whatever new information the market gives us. So this is literally what I am expecting, but of course the market does not belong to us. We are only interpreting the information as it unfolds real time. So that is what we can do. But for now, this is the information I have, and that is what I am aiming for. So already this week, if you look at GBP AUD's price action from the entry to where price is currently at, we've already moved, I think, 200 pips in that direction. So I caught a majority of this, and I'm still holding for at least this area to get hit. So I'll take it out somewhere a little bit close to 400 pips. So speaking of ICT, what he helped me in this particular sense, it's not like I use all of ICT's concepts, but he has really made me appreciate the fact that the higher time frame is of importance, and he's also made me understand that market always aims for liquidity. It was a concept that I knew, but I did not extensively understand it on the higher time frame premise. So now that I know that liquidity has to be taken for us to get into the next liquidity area, it has really affected my level of patience, because I don't just hop in any Monday, any session, believing in myself that I know how to execute price on the 5-minute or on the 1-minute time frame. I could literally now hop into any time frame I want, see the information I want, and then hop onto my lower time frames where I feel like I am more comfortable at, and then get an entry. So that's really one thing that I've picked up from the inner circle trader and his concept. Another thing that he's also really helped me understand is that price is determined. Like price, this is a very organized market, and price knows what it's doing most of the time. The market is not random at all. So if you are out there thinking, okay, these are random markets, of course, there are economic events that will influence the market. But if you're out there thinking, okay, the forex markets are so random, I just want to get up and trade whatever it is that I know, not me intentionally saying anything about the strategy you're trading now or anything. I'm just giving the respect to somebody I feel like has a whole lot of information in this particular industry. And once I had the mind to open my ears and listen to him, because I was quite stubborn. So when I started listening to him and giving ear to some of his concepts, not all, like I'd always say, I don't use all of his concepts, but when I started giving ear to some of his concepts, I realized that, okay, the markets, there's more to the markets than we think. And if there's obviously someone with this level of information who wants to share with us, basically for free, why don't we give him that ear? So I've combined his style with what I know, and so far it's working well. I'd say, not to put anything in terms of percentages, but there's really an edge. So I'd encourage you guys, those learning how to trade, I'd encourage you to stick to whatever it is you're learning, but also have an open mind. If you feel like someone is speaking sense and you want to listen to them, fine. So literally have an open mind when you're trading, and just believe in yourself. There's also that aspect, because fear is literally one of those things that ruins a trader's potential. So if you know that this is what you're doing and you believe in yourself, just go and execute. The only thing that is certain in these markets is that the market will go up or down. So why is there fear? If you execute and then you have proper risk management, that's all. So this is my little breakdown of this GBP USD chart. It was not a lot. It was just literally resting liquidity, an order block, and then a target. But of course, like these have taken quite some deep learning. So if you want to know most of those concepts, which I'll be sharing on this channel, including what I also know, price and time, and a whole lot of other stuff like institutional order flow, the order block theory, all of these things. There's a lot that I've learned about in the market. So I feel like if you want to know, just drop your comments in the comment section. I would make a video for all of you guys, and see you in the next. Thank you. So if you liked today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. And for those of you who want to get in touch with me, I'll leave a link to my Telegram community where you can ask questions and I'll get back to you as soon as I can when I see the messages. Bye guys, see you in the next video.